Tropic update as of 5:30 a.m. PST, June 29th. Well, the system hasn't become any bit organized, and in fact, it's quite disorganized as is its advisory, and may not even have a well-defined LSC. But they found a little bit stronger winds, so they went with 30 knots. It's moving 290 by 8, which is about west-northwest. It's going to turn northwest later today as it moves along the western periphery of a low to mid-level ridge. This motion should take the cyclone inlet over eastern Mexico late today or tonight. Yeah, some slight strengthening is possible before the system moves inland. However, none of the models show much intensification, and given the poor initial structure and limited time, we're not expecting much. Maybe a tropical storm, like I was talking about last night. I mean, maybe this pulls it off. Yeah. You wouldn't think there's a tropical depression looking at it, but you can see that you can see a spin right in here. Yeah. There's the track, which is in line with the models. Yeah, not really. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't upgrade it, but that's a flip of a coin. Our next system, we finally got 6L out of, 6E out of 95. They upgraded it finally. AS showed a well-defined low-level circulation. The spectrum wind around 45 knots. I think it's stronger. I mean, the thing has to be a borderline tropical storm. I wouldn't trust ASCAT. Yeah. It's located with favorable conditions. Water SSTs, most moist mid-level troposphere, low to moderate vertical shear, and expected to strengthen over the next 3 to 4 days as it parallels the coast of Mexico. Because it has a large wind field, they only expected slow strengthening during the next 24 hours. But I think in longer term, especially between 60 and 72, they're expecting it to become a hurricane. But after 96, it reaches cooler waters. It's moving westward or 270 by 10. But I expect to move west-northwestward and northwest for the next few days towards the weakness in the subtropical ridge. And they're forecasting 85 knots by 72 hours. Absolutely, I agree with this. And it's just logical. Here's the track. They have a tropical storm watch for Mexico, which is aligned with the models. All of them take it further from Mexico now, so that they keep it offshore. GFS shows definitely hurricane, but even further out. Intensity miles for this one has actually gone down. So, but I'd probably still forecast 75 to 80 knots around 60 to 72 hours. I think this system does become a hurricane. We can show you a satellite image of it. And clearly, you got kind of a CDO like future. You got banning. Things are definitely more organized than the 2 is. I mean, it's probably a tropical storm. If this was getting recon, I think they would find a tropical storm with it. I mean, there's little question. But since you don't get recon for this system out, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We got well, we were talking about yesterday, a system forming in 5, 6, 7 days. Well, in the Gulf of Mexico or southeastern United States and the Atlantic, well, the NAC has labeled at 7 days 20%. GFS is backed off, but ECMWF still shows a vort 468 off the coast of Florida. What happens? You got a ridge up here, which could turn it, make it move westward across Florida into the Gulf of Mexico. Let's see, 192. This is kind of forcing it westward into Georgia. I mean, the ECMWF. The CMC, let's see, 180. Kind of more formed it off the East Coast. 204. Models have backed off. I mean, what they were thinking, especially the GFS. Doesn't even show it. Really, there's literally nothing. I mean, at least in the Atlantic. There's just about 144 across Florida. And GFS does try to form another system in the Eastern Pacific. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, so don't be surprised they label another system for the Eastern Pacific during the next couple of days. I mean, there's some support for that. But not on ECMWF, GFS. Yeah. So I agree it's the 20, and that's about all it's deserving right now, but it's worth watching. Elsewhere in the lag, I don't expect anything to develop. Which is normal. Eastern Pacific, nothing else expected to develop. Oh, that's your tropical update.